Our next guest is going from hilarious TV doctor to beloved TV dad in Alex Inc., the new ABC show for the people who brought you Scrubs. Give it up for Zach Braff. And we just smile. You know?
It's so surreal. I watch the show every day, so it's very surreal to be sitting here amongst you all.
But
at the breakfast table
before.
I have not. The audience is new. Hi, everybody. Yeah, very good.
We got to enjoy you for 9 great seasons on Scrubs. I mean that.
Thank you so much.
I mean that. So when you're coming back into TV to do this, is there something go through your head?
Well, of course, it makes you nervous because, you know, you can't, who can know if a show's going to go as long as Scrubs? 9 years is pretty rare for a show to go that long, but all you can do is put lots of love into it. And this actually has the same tone of Scrubs. I mean, it doesn't have crazy, surreal fantasies, but it's a mix of comedy and heart, and I think that's what people really loved about Scrubs.
Is that what you loved about this script when you first saw it?
Yeah, because it's inspired by a true story of a guy who started a business, knew nothing about it. He made a whole podcast about his family and creating the business. And I heard the podcast and I just thought, this is so perfect. It's a family story. I feel like there's so much great TV we all love, but most of it you can't watch with your kids. So we really aspired to make something that was really, really funny, but you could, you know, watch with your whole family.
TV show about a podcast about a podcast.
Yes, it's very meta. It's very, very, very meta.
I didn't realize that was based on a true story.
Yeah, it's a podcast called Startup, and a guy named Alex Blumberg, he worked at This American Life, and he said, you know, someone should make a podcast company. Maybe I should do it. But I know nothing about starting a business, he said. So he decided, almost like a reality show, you know, on the radio or a podcast, he documented his whole life, his arguments with his wife, pitching to his investors, and it's really fascinating. Smart. And so we took the whole story and made it into this story.
And not only Zach on the show, but also another name that we all love from TV, Michael Imperioli.
Yeah, Michael Imperioli. You know, people always ask, is he scary? I'm like, he's a testament to what a good actor he is. He's a Buddhist who lives in Santa Barbara. He's like the most zen, peaceful guy I know.
That's funny.
And so he's such a wonderful actor, and he's hilarious. There we are together. You know, when we were writing the show, my partner Matt Tarsis and I were like kind of doing a Michael Imperioli impression, and we were like, we kept reading other actors, and we thought, should we ask Michael Imperioli, because we keep doing this really horrible Michael Imperioli impression, and fortunately, he wanted to do it. So
you guys want to see some of the show?
Yeah.
Let's do it up.
What if I, and this is one of the reasons why I want to take you to dinner tonight, start my own podcast company? Why are you laughing?
Because you're kidding. You're not kidding? Oh, God.
Rooney, I've worked my whole life for other people. I want to do something I can be proud of. I want something that's mine.
Buy a boat.
We can't afford a boat.
Buy a kayak.
I would love a kayak.
She's very funny, too. I remember her from The Good Place.
Yeah, Tia Sircar, she's very, very talented. And that's another aspect of the show. They're a biracial couple. That came from the podcast, too. That's something we wanted to hold on to. So it was challenging. It's always challenging to hire children that are really good actors, but we had to find 2 kids that actually could be believably our kids. Yeah.
It's a beautiful family.
We've been checking out your social media, and you posted a photo captured new wife, old wife.
Oh, yeah, well.
So how does your Scrubs family
You have to bring up the picture.
Well, you're the one who posted it.
Oh, no, but, well, the joke is that it was Donald Faison, old wife. There it is. Oh, new old, yeah.
That's very
Very funny.
You know, Donald's my best friend in real life, as he was on the show, and so he's so supportive, and you know, I want to have him on if and when we're lucky enough to have a second season.
Well, somebody that you know very well was here yesterday, Sarah Chalk.
Yes.
She was here because she's going to be back in Roseanne.
We're both back on ABC.
We're happy
It's
to
like
have
an
you back.
ABC pep rally.
It is. Well, Sarah left you a little message.
Uh-oh.
Viel Glück mit deiner Show morgen, Alex Inc. Jetzt bist du zurück auf ABC. Vous êtes plus proche de votre rêve d'être sur The Bachelor.
Explain to people why she did that.
Sarah speaks fluent German and loves to show it off any chance she can get.
Well, she did on the show. She did on Scrubs.
She really, really loves to show off that German.
And you really, really love The Bachelor?
No, I don't. What happened was everyone kept saying I looked like Ari the Bachelor. And like on my Twitter, yeah, there we are.
Wow.
But then he turned out to be this horrible guy. So I don't want this rose anymore. I put it on my social media. I don't know if you can show it, but because there was a curse involved. But I said in so many words, I don't want to look. Yeah, I don't want to. Oh, you guys edited it. All right. This is say, and for the morning TV pro, I don't want to look like this jerk anymore.
Okay.
Because I thought that what he did was pretty lame. But
I know you.
I'm not saying I haven't watched. George, will you accept this rose?
This is what we missed. This is what we missed. This kind of humor. The ABC pep rally continues.
Yes.
Thank you. Alex Inc. premieres tomorrow night, 8:30 Eastern, right here on ABC.